Algebra 2 Interim I. Directions. Read each question carefully. Show all your work on graph paper. For problems where work isn't necessary, write a sentence to justify your answer choice. Do not write on this test or circle any answers on this test. You will receive a separate grade for your work shown. You may use a calculator on this test. When you are finished, go back and review every answer before deciding you are truly finished. Number 1. Which graph models the function f of x equals absolute value of 2x? Number 2. What is the solution to the inequality shown below? 7 minus 3x is greater than negative x plus 5. A. X is less than 1. B. X is greater than 1. C. X is less than negative 1. D. X is greater than negative 1. Number 3. A book company sells softcover and hardcover books. They make a $5 profit on each softcover book sold and a $10 profit on each hardcover book sold. The inequality models the number of softcover books X and hardcover books Y that should be sold to make a profit at least $5,000. Which graph shows the solution to this inequality? 5x plus 10y is greater than or equal to 5,000. Number 4. Tammy is solving the following equation for x. Which of the following is the solution to Tammy's equation? ax plus 4 equals bx minus 7. A. X equals negative 3 over a minus b. B. X equals negative 11 over a minus b. C. X equals negative 3 over a plus b. D. X equals negative 11 over a plus b. Number 5. Jenny recorded the growth of her plants and the amount of fertilizer she used each week. After collecting data for 3 months, she made the graph below. Which type of function does this most resemble? A. Rational. B. Polynomial. C. Trigonometric. D. Absolute value. Number 6. A camper goes on a hike starting from his campsite. He hikes for 2 hours at a speed of 3 miles per hour. He stops and rests for an hour. He walks back to the campsite at a speed of 2 miles per hour. Which graph shows the camper's distance from the campsite as a function of time in hours? Number 7. What is the domain of the function graphed below? A. Y is greater than or equal to 3. B. X is greater than or equal to negative 4. C. Negative 1 is less than or equal to Y is greater than or is less than or equal to 3. D. Negative 4 is less than or equal to X is less than or equal to 2. Number 8. Simplify parentheses 3y plus 7 minus parentheses negative 4x plus 2y. A. Negative 4x plus 5y plus 7. B. 4x plus 5y plus 7. C. 4x plus y plus 7. D. 7x minus 2y plus 7. Number 9. What is the value of x in the equation? 4 parentheses 2x plus 1 equals 27 plus 3 parentheses 2x minus 5. A. 21. B. 9. C. 7 1/2. D. 4. Number 10. What is the solution set of the equation absolute value 3 minus 2x equals 5? A, negative 1, 4. B, 1, negative 4. C, negative 1. D, 4. Number 11. What is the solution set for the equation 2x minus absolute value x plus 3 equals 9? A, 12. B, 2. C, 2, 12. D, no solution possible. Number 12. Which is a graph of the solution set of absolute value 3x plus 1 equals 5? Number 13. What is the solution set for the equation absolute value 3x minus 1 equals x plus 5? A, negative 1. B, negative 1, 3. C, 3. D, 1, negative 3. Number 14. Which inequality is equivalent to 3x over 2 minus 6 is less than 9? A, x is less than 7. B, x is less than 2. C, x is less than 8. D, x is less than 10. Number 15. Which statement is equivalent to the inequality 9 minus 4x is less than or equal to 3x minus 5? A, x is greater than negative 2. B, x is less than 2. C, x is less than or equal to negative 2. D, x is greater than or equal to 2. Number 16. Which graph represents the solution set of the inequality 4x is greater than negative 8? Number 17. Which graph represents the solution of the inequality negative 3x plus 1 is less than or equal to 10? Number 18. Which is the graph of the solution set of absolute value 2x minus 1 is less than 9? Number 19. The graph shown represents the solution to which inequality? A, absolute value x plus 8 is less than or equal to 3. B, absolute value x plus 1 is less than 4. C, absolute value x plus 1 is less than or equal to 4. D, absolute value x plus 6 is greater than 1. Number 20. The accompanying diagram shows a graph of which inequality? A, y is less than x plus 1. B, y is greater than x plus 1. C, y is less than or equal to x plus 1. D, y is greater than or equal to x plus 1. Number 21. The graph of which inequality is shown accompanying diagram? A, y is greater than 2. B, x is greater than 2. C, y is greater than or equal to 2. D, x is greater than or equal to 2. Number 22. Which graph illustrates the relationship x plus y is less than or equal to 4? Number 23. Which graph represents the solution of 3y minus 9 is less than or equal to 6x? Number 24. Which equation is represented by the accompanying graph? A, y equals absolute value x minus 3 minus 1. B, y equals parentheses x minus 3 squared plus 1. C, y equals absolute value x plus 3 minus 1. D, y equals absolute value x minus 3 plus 1. Number 25. The graph below represents f of x. Which graph best represents absolute value of x? Number 26. Which equation represents the function shown in the accompanying graph? A, f of x equals absolute value of x plus 1. B, f of x equals absolute value of x minus 1. C, f of x equals absolute value x plus 1. D, f of x equals absolute value x minus 1. Number 27. Which of the following equations has the steepest slope? A, 3y plus 9x equals 6. B, 4y equals 2x minus 8. C, 1/2 y equals 2x minus 3. D, negative 6x equals 3y plus 12. Number 28. Which two parts of the general equation y equals a parentheses x minus h raised to the power of n plus k do you change in order to move the parabola up 3 units and right 4 units? A, h and n. B, k and h. C, h and a. D, a and k. Number 29. The graph is the equation y equals the absolute value of x is shown in the diagram below. Which diagram could represent a graph of the equation y equals a absolute value of x when negative 1 is less than a is less than 0? Number 30. The graph of f of x equals absolute value x plus 2 is shown below. Which graph represents y equals negative absolute value x plus 2? Number 31. Describe the differences between linear equations and absolute value equations. In your paragraph, use examples to provide evidence of these differences. Be sure to include information about how solving linear equations and absolute value equations are different and how graphing each type is also different.